I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Khalif Raymond to return it. And no return here. This is a touchback.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's uptight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. Tricky.
I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. How is it, Dave? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. Tricky.
In New York, the people talk and try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. Tricky, huh?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. And off we go, here in Baltimore. On On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Right to the air to open this one up. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play action now. Jackson on the run to the right. He's going to dial up another deep ball. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Left side, caught by Andrews. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Raven 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Jackson out of the pistol. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
46-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Jackson, this a design run. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Raymond now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
A gain of 19
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Goff in the pistol. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
Somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, make siblings. Nothing for my children. They just a children.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Shotgun. It's Goff. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to get there. He got the first down. He's not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get it into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now, Goff. This is Puck. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. You see that? He takes off. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, option going left. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. All alone is the tight end, Andrews. And he's into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Raymond now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and long. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll be taken down well short of the first down. Gain of about 4. That brings up fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Going to have the Lions first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. You attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme. And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
On second down, Goff. Going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Rolling right. Off he goes. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On first down, they'll run the option to the left. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Jackson looking to throw. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now, the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, it's gone. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Jared Goff sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
The Lions called their first timeout. Good blocking, springing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Lions first down. Now Goff. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Goff to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Travis Jones. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. And the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. It's going to be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On fourth down, Goff. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He said, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's blocked down inside the 20-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Baltimore. Now Jackson. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a second down. Jackson. He'll get this out wide. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Now, where will they mark him? It looks like a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
I love this call on fourth down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
Now it's Jackson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll take this one in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. His second touchdown of this first half. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Raymond now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw is Jackson. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
On third down, Jackson. That one incomplete. Covering outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This from 34 yards.
34-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Ravens tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't think there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Reynolds now on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A second down throw for Goff. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Well, they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack. Now, if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
3rd and long for Jackson. They get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Good for a Baltimore Ravens.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
In trouble, and down he goes. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack.
2nd and 16 at the 35-yard line.
Second down, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. This one caught just past the pylon.